Hi, I wanted to talk a little bit about identity. How do we define ourselves, and how did I define myself, and what does that mean to me right now through everything that I'm going through? And I didn't think about identity and all of those things and how it impacts us. But between Tony Robbins and Bob Proctor and Brian Tracy and the writings of my faith, I'm compelled to think about this topic and to see how it is actually impacting my life and everything that I stand for, everything that I'm standing for right now, and everything that I will stand for. And I've got to acknowledge the role that it plays in my life, that it has played and that it is continuing to play. And I identify myself as someone with a lot of integrity, someone who will always speak the truth no matter what, and someone who will never say something that I won't do. And there are other things to my identity, but currently this is what is relevant to what I'm going to talk about. And last night, my son and I, we'd gone out to take care of some issues. We are going through quite a bit right now, and it is what it is, right? That's life, and that's immigrations, and that's everything else. But we had a bit of he was driving the motorbike, and he brought me home, and we were just walking up, and as I told you guys, I was an educator, and stuff happened, and I stopped teaching, and I've been trying to be an entrepreneur, and I've put so much into this journey, into trying to be one, and the truth is I haven't been successful because I've had a lot of like self-doubt, like the limiting beliefs, and also life circumstances. But again, it's not about resources; it's about resourcefulness. And I have been resourceful, but not in the way that would have empowered me. So anyway, so long story short, it means that I did not come through, and I haven't been as successful as I wanted to be, which has led to a lot of difficulties in our life, and like financial, and we are currently looking for a place to live. Our dogs, we have to give up our dogs, and that's another story by itself, and I can't even talk about that right now. But we were walking up towards our apartment, and I was talking about, I really, I'm about going and putting in the work that I need to put in that night, and and my son, he just, just so gently, but very firmly too, he said, I said, Mom, I really wish you would just really come through for this once, I said, I really need you to come through. And he said, you promised me that, by this time I would be in college, and, that I would be doing my thing. He said, and you've not come through on your promise to me. And he wasn't saying that in a mean way or anything. I think he was just saying that to motivate me. Not that I needed much motivation, like I'm already motivated, but it was a reality check for me. And I did tell him that by this time I would, I really wanted him to be in college, and this whole immigration stuff, and personal things happening in my life, and everything has led to us not being able to come, has led to me not being able to come through for him in the way that I wanted to. And it has led us to manage our expectations around what is possible right now and what is not. And he and I have always shared like a very close relationship, because I was a single mother for the longest time ever, and I've tried my best to be his person, to be a stable force in his life. And it was a very jarring moment for me to realize that, what, it is true. Much as I want to, best intentions or something. There's this quote, I forget what the quote says, but best laid intentions or something. I forget. Someone please remind me what the quote was. But anyway, the point is, I did not come through, and I'm going to have to figure out how to to navigate that in myself, and what does that mean. And I think I'll never forget this moment, because I don't ever want my son to say that to me again, or anyone else in my life, that I've said something, and I've not come through with that and the reasons may be whatever, but there's always a way to do things, and maybe I did not explore enough ways. I did not explore other ways. Maybe I was too complacent. Maybe I was too trusting. Whatever it is, the results are what matters, and the results are that my son, for the second year, is not being able to go to college because I wasn't able to come through on whatever I said I would. I wasn't able to be as successful as I was hoping to be, and I made some very dumb mistakes, and it's okay. I'm learning through that, and those dumb mistakes. I'm not calling myself dumb. I have called myself dumb and all in the past, but I'm not going there anymore. Thanks to all of the people who've done work with me, but. This is something that I just want to share with you all, and let's see where my journey leads me. Are you with me? Are you rooting for me? I hope you guys are, and I hope you're rooting for us, and I'm rooting for you all, and whoever's watching. I know that this is something that people don't usually share, and I'm sorry if no, I'm not going to say that. I just wanted to share this with you all. Thank you for listening.